Who can I send? Oh, and who will go for me? Yeshua is saying, who will I send? Who will I send? He can't send you if he has not called you. And if he calls you, he will summon you up to the realms of fire. He sends who he has called. And when he calls, he expects you to journey to him. And by the time you come to him in that calling, he passes you through the layers of fire for your purification. And sometimes when we begin to come, we have things to say. Can I bury my brother? Can I bury my sister? Can I bury my father? My father just died. Can I bury my father? Shut your mouth up. Let the dead bury the dead. The rudest man that has ever lived on earth was Jesus. Jesus looked and saw a man and see this man could be a custodian of a certain spiritual realities for his nation and for the future and for his generation. He said, you here, come follow me. He said, sir, I really want to follow you. I have heard your call, but something about my dead father can't let me. So Jesus calls you to leave something that is so significantly attached to your treasures, to your values. Some of you are saying, I'm called by God. You're not called. All of you who are wishing to be called, you're not called. God calls you in the midst of something you don't want to let go. At what point did he call Peter? At the point of abundance. Peter had a miracle. Fishes from everywhere. He became a multi-millionaire in 1 second. And then he looked at that. He looked at the fishes, millions of fishes everywhere. His net broke. He called other fishermen, come help me here. So he became rich overnight. So he looked at the money, looked at Jesus, he looked at the fishes, said, this could be the next big deal in my financial explosion. But he looked, then he left the fishes, he left the net, he left everything. He cried and went down and said, Lord, 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 Ishamena, Eshida. And Peter said, I value you, Yeshua, more than these fishes. I value you, Yeshua, more than the crowd in my church. Because fishes can also mean church folks. I value you more than the big crowd. I value you more than what I gain from this church. I will drop it if you say leave. I will hand it over if you say leave. I will close it if you say close it. You want to experience his call and you're not losing anything? No, sir. Nobody disengages to respond to God's call without disengaging from something that is so valuable to you. There has to be an exchange. What was it that Saul was going for? It was a kill of Christians. A man who had power going to kill and destroy Christianity. Immediately Jesus struck him. He said, Lord, what would you want me to do? He left that assignment. He left his legal institution. He left all of his positions. He left all of his powers and influences and became a servant of Jesus Christ. In fact, he became a servant. What he became was he lost everything that he was in the natural to become everything that God wants him to be in the kingdom. Let me tell you something. Until you are ready to pay that price, forget it.